Meteorologist Sabrina Fein tracking the tropics. What's going on there?
Yeah, Tropical Storm Anna, this one about 600 miles away from Hilo. You can see it's a fairly large storm system, and in fact already tropical storm watches are posted for the Hawaiian island, where they're anticipated to pick up some of the high surf starting tomorrow, lasting all the way through the weekend. Noticing the storm track, well, we're forecasting it to actually increase to a Category 1 hurricane, and it does look like most of the impact will be felt out over toward Hawaii and even into Maui, possibly crossing out over toward Oahu and impacting Kauai as well as we head on in throughout the weekend. But one thing is for sure, remember, it's always the northeastern side of the storm that packs the punch with the heaviest winds and the highest storm surge and heaviest rainfall. And when you follow it, it looks like pretty much the Big Island yet again is going to get stomped on with this storm system. That is not the only thing out over toward the Pacific or into the tropics, really. We also have another storm system, this into the Atlantic. Gonzalo, major hurricane, Category 3, and actually forecasted to hit Bermuda, bringing them 3 to 6 inches of rainfall sometime on into Friday. Back at home where it's much calmer, we just have temperatures dropping slightly. Currently, we are dealing with a mix of clouds outside and 69 degrees in Chula Vista. Mira Mesa, you're at 66, and El Cajon sitting now at around 65 degrees. We've had the jet stream take a little bit of a dip, and with that providing us that chillier air mass. In fact, the entire west coast from Washington all the way down towards Southern California, about 1 to 10 degrees below average. You can see, though, the winds are forecasted to stay out of the west. So with that, we'll see our temperatures dropping even more along the coastline, possibly around 2 degrees, another 1 degree for you out over toward inland communities and even into the mountains, whereas the deserts will fall about another 5 degrees for us. Then on into Friday, we're watching a little disturbance further out over to our south, and as the jet stream continues to fall in response to that chillier air mass, that disturbance is going to attach itself and move on in, and with that we could be dealing with another chance of some morning drizzle. Not extensive rainfall, but you may wake up to a few raindrops on the car. Along the coast tomorrow, 67 degrees with that cooler air in place. By noon, looking at 74, more clouds and sunshine. If you've been craving making chili for the fall season, this is the time to do so, because temperatures are just going to continue to drop at least until we get to around Sunday. 5 p.m. looking at around 74 degrees. We could see a little breeze picking up into the afternoon hours. Inland community, 63 degrees. You're also going to start out with some clouds and only climbing into the 70s by noon. 74 degrees, and at 5 p.m. 72 degrees for you. Clouds will be moving back on in over the evening hours. 7-day forecast for you. 75 degrees tomorrow, going down to 73 on Friday with that 10% chance of some drizzle. Inland 77 degrees, tumbling to 75 on into your Friday and Saturday. The mountains 67 degrees for the next 2 days, warming up to 71 on Sunday. And the desert's looking at 89 degrees tomorrow. You're going to stay in the upper 80s through the weekend. Let's look at your 7-day forecast, guys. Back to you.
Appreciate the cool down. Thank you, Sabrina.